Standing on the Earth Defense Spacecraft Liberty's bridge, Captain Jake Morrison observed the enormous alien flotilla moves toward their solar system. The spacecraft were enormous, larger than anything ever constructed by humanity. There were thousands, perhaps hundreds. With a single shot, each one could level an entire city. Jake had witnessed what those guns looked like. Could be applied to colonies of people who refused to pay taxes to the Empire. Over 3,000 people had been ruled by the Galactic Empire. For thousands of years, star systems. They were ruthless, strong, and elderly. All the creatures in the galaxy either died or served them. The planet had been paying homage for half a century. Each month, human vessels carrying valuable advanced technology, valuable minerals, and metals were left for the Empire worlds. They also occasionally took humans. Engineers, physicians, and scientists. The most intelligent and talented people were taken to serve foreign owners. Lisa Carter, the Admiral, entered the bridge. She had a secret communication from the United Defense Council of Earth. She had a serious expression on her face that Jake had never seen before. She glanced at Jake, then noticed the fleet approaching. She said, "Open a channel to all Earth defense ships. It's time." Jake hit the button for communication. "Admiral, all ships." Carter. "Await the priority message." Lisa inhaled deeply. "Everyone, take note. The Earth Defense Forces. Today, Earth formally distances itself from all agreements with the Empire of Galactica. Their control over human space is no longer acknowledged by us. We will stop making payments. Honor. Our people will no longer be sent to serve them. The Sol system is. Now, all Imperial forces are prohibited." There was silence on the bridge. Even the sounds of the computer seemed to be quieter. It was war that Lisa had just declared. Not just any battle, but a conflict with the galaxy's most potent force. Any Imperial vessel discovered in human space after 36 hours will be destroyed, Lisa added. Jake's heart began to pound. Warnings, no mercy. We are done being slaves. Quicker. Humanity had bowed down to these aliens for 50 years. They had taken whatever the Empire desired. Thank you. They had grinned as Imperial ships arrived to pick up their tribute. They had seen their finest citizens vanish into the great Empire and never come back. The fleet of aliens was approaching. The lead ship was now visible to Jake. It was enormous, formed like a black metal blade that is bent and covered in odd symbols. That was the spacecraft of Viceroy Jaktar, the extraterrestrial who headed the Empire's control over this region of the galaxy. He belonged to the species of Mani, which, like icy-eyed, sharp-toothed walking reptiles, hundreds of worlds had been overrun by them. "Sir," said Kevin Price, the communication station lieutenant. "The Imperial fleet is sending us a message." "Put it on screen," Lisa commanded. The face that emerged was just what Jake had anticipated. Jektor possessed a mouthful of pointed teeth, green-scaled skin, and yellow eyes. His voice, when he spoke, was filled with rage and incredulity. The alien said, "Human Admiral Carter," with each syllable filled with disdain. "You will instantly revoke this stupid proclamation. As retribution, you will prepare tribute payments for the next 50 years and order your ships to stand down." Insult. Lisa moved to the front. "You have 35 hours and 47 minutes, Viceroy Jaktar, to get out of human space. Then we will destroy every Imperial ship within our system." The eyes of the extraterrestrial grew wide. Would you dare to endanger the Galactic Empire?" This galaxy has been under our control since before your species discovered how to start fire. We've put down uprisings by creatures that were considerably more developed than you. What a tiny. What does a planet do to 3,000 star systems? You're going to learn, Lisa stated coolly. The Earth defense fleets. Positions. Evacuate any civilian ships right away to the inner system. The screen went dark. Around the outer worlds, Jake could see Imperial spacecraft starting to disperse. They were forming an offensive formation. The Empire's response was unambiguous. They refused to go. They would put an end to this human uprising just as they had put an end to all the others. Lisa murmured softly, "Send a message, Jake. To the planet Earth. Inform them that war is the Empire's choice." Jake opened a conduit to Earth after nodding. "It's Captain Morrison on board the Liberty. The Imperial fleet is unwilling to depart. They are assuming positions of attack. The Empire has opted for war rather than peace." The response was received promptly. It was none other than President Helen Brooks. "Captain Morrison. Admiral Carter, you are authorized to use all means required to protect human space. Show them what free people are capable of. Can accomplish." Jake surveyed the bridge. His crew was frightened. He was able to observe it in their eyes. The odds were against them. There were hundreds in the Imperial fleet of vessels. There were perhaps 200 on Earth. Human technology was centuries behind Imperial technology. Science. Energy shields on Imperial cruisers may neutralize any weapon. They could withstand planet-breaking in their armor blasts. However, his crew's eyes were also focused on something else. The Empire had never witnessed anything like this. Willpower. Anger. The wrath of free people who will no longer be slaves.